Hello, glad to welcome you on our video channel Pumps Audit. The theme of our presentation is validation of pump parameters measurements. It is obvious that measuring parameters at a site is a very difficult task. Moreover, it is almost impossible to measure all parameters right, because we can face many obstacles which will not allow us to do it right. Correct pump parameters can be measured only at a test bench. So it is very important to verify measured parameters. In this presentation, we are going to consider the different ways of validation of measured parameters that will help you to avoid errors. It is very important because it can be that you will not have another chance to repeat measurements. And it is important to understand whether measured parameters are close to real. It is highly recommended to have a pump characteristics. It can be manufacturer's test report, a curve from the catalog. For example, if we have the value of the pump head and the curve of the pump, we can define the position of the operating point on the QH curve. We can define the flow, we can define the power and passage. Or, if measured values are far from the curve, understand that measurements are not correct. What else? If we have track records of values of the pump head, we can evaluate the condition of the pump, whether it's worn out. On the other hand, the pump flow can be defined by using of electric power. Electric power, combined with motor performance curve, can be used to estimate shaft power, and then use the shaft power and pump shaft power curve to estimate flow rate. For example, we have a measured electric power or current. Then we can use the electric motor curve to define the shaft power. Or we can use the value of the efficiency from the electric motor nameplate and calculate the shaft power by using this formula. Then by using pump shaft power curve, we can estimate the pump flow rate. If the flow rate received from the pump head measurements and the flow rate received from the power measurements agree, then this value of the flow rate can be considered as correct. The shut-off test is the test which is performed when the discharge valve is closed and the pump flow is zero. Verification of measurements can be accomplished through the use of multiple instruments. For example, pressure measurements can easily be verified with an alternative pressure instrument or gauge. Flow measurements can be verified by reinstallation sensors of the flow meter in an alternative location. Using two-channel flow meters, using measured valve position and flow rate combined with the valve characteristic curve to estimate differential pressure. If large variations are found, then the measurements shall be considered unreliable. Electrical power can be calculated from amperage measurements by using Pumping System Assessment Tool program which was developed by US Department of Energy. For flow measurements taken with a clamp-on ultrasonic flow meter, alternative measuring methods such as verifying the flow rate with a simple pump-down test can be used, if the pump suction or discharge tank can be isolated. Make your pumping system efficient. If you need more information, please visit our website pumpsaudit.com. See you. Good luck.